All right, Fusion fans. All right, Fusion fans, we are coming at you game 3 of the JV Clash 2026, the tournament hosted by the St. Croix Valley Fusion. Year 13, we'll get into that later. Joined with me in the booth is Eric Withers on play-by-play, and Mr. Chris Larson is rocking the camera tonight. Fun little fact, we are going to do this is National Flow Day. It is a thing between the Fusion and Hayward Hurricanes. And there is a coaching connection, former player for Hayward. And they've all agreed to let the hair flow. They're going to do it during warm-up. So we're on a little early to let the hair down. And what have you heard about this, Eric?
I've heard that they're going to, yes, have the hair down. Both teams, it looks like, for warm-ups, but also the first period.
I would be shocked. I have heard nothing but complaints of there's no way we're playing real hockey with our hair down.
All right, well,
but
we'll
will
see.
see.
I mean, I think it's a good idea. I say go the whole dang game with it. But
I do too, and
that. Yeah, at the same time, I don't really deal with long hair. So I'm talking, I don't know what really I'm talking about. So
that is fair. Now, pregame, all the girls, there were curls. Like, I'm pretty sure they spent their time between games doing their thing and curling, getting the flow going.
Yeah, Harper came upstairs between games when we were about to leave, and she was all done up.
I love it.
It's a whole thing.
And in a weird twist of fate, unfortunately, Bay Area Ice Bears just sealed the tournament on the game prior. The tiebreaker, the way it works out, and I'm not going to predict that we're going to beat Hayward, but the Ice Bears just beat Hudson Raiders in such a way that the tiebreaker doesn't even matter. They had an upper hand going into this. Therefore, the tournament was just awarded to them. So this game is a straight up, it is the third matchup in 2 weeks against Hayward. We did this once in Barron. Then we drove up to Hayward last week, and here we are at the end of the week throwing down again. So they went with the black jerseys, it looks like. They have 3 color changes that I've now known. We've played them enough that I know their schematics.
Big Hayward fan. Big Hayward Hurricane.
I'm not going that
JV
far.
girls hockey guy.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
he knows all about them. He knows their mother's names, their middle names, their favorite ice cream was about.
Yep. It's
not
scouting.
that many of them right
Proper
now.
scouting. So here we go. We have the flow, and in true form, they all said that Ella Ronning had some long hair. That would be number 6. She's living up to it.
She is.
And both teams are doing this, so hey, it's kind of a fun little go at it.
The only person on the ice without the flow is Lily Wang. And then she probably doesn't want me talking about this, but I said real quick before the game, she said, I'm not going to risk it. I'm a goalie. I don't need a hair in the eye or something like that in warm-ups or whatnot. And so I get it. I understand. She's decided not to. Goalies don't really have flow anyway. It's not like they're skating. The whole idea behind the flow, Andrew, is when you get your speed up, then the hair just kind of flows behind you like a mane of a horse of a running stallion or something like that.
I dig it. And in fairness, I did ask a couple of the girls during the interviews throughout the year is the flow a boys thing? Because y'all do the ponytail, and I now have better understanding. The hair will get in your eyes, in your face. So
stuck in your helmet and stuff like that.
I can see where that is frustrating, and I'm just going to pay attention to when the hair comes over the shoulder and it gets caught up. And we're going to see how this plays.
So here's where we're going to have to judge. Are we seeing the flow go right here? So here's Schultz here. Schultz, he doesn't really have the hair flow going. Now, I have noticed on the varsity team, there are some excellent flow. There is some excellent flow on the varsity team.
All
Namely, let's see, number 5, Jenna Volgren, freshman. She's got the flow going all the time. I mean, she's got the ponytail blowing in the wind. Eleanor Adams has some great flow, too.
And that would be ponytail versus braids if we're getting into the finer points of hairstyle.
Something's telling me Harvey, number 2, that flow's going to be rocking.
Yep.
That flow's going to be going good.
Now, here's the catch. They're only doing this for warm-ups.
I think they're
short of a ponytail, you can't get the hair into a braid in enough time, like maybe third shift at best.
No, that's why they're doing first period, because unless they're going to come out and zam after warm-ups, which I don't think they are. After the first, they're going to go into the locker room. That's when they'll braid up.
All right.
I'm predicting flow first period.
Do we got a beer on this? Or I mean $5 on this? If they're doing the first?
$5 and a beer, Andrew.
Fair enough.
I'm going yes. You're going no. What's the over/under?
Right.
Here, Harvey's got the flow. She's in it.
Love it. Now, something I've learned with warm-ups. You're not trying to score here. You're not trying to warm up your shot. You're warming up your goalie. They want you to fire low shots, keep it where they're predicting, but just let them react.
But the girls are also like, you know what? I'm going to warm my shot up, and they're going to go top shelf cheddar at least once during warm-up.
Kind of how I would do warm-ups. Like now, like with basketball, you're not allowed to touch the rim or dunk, but they still get up above the rim and throw down like they're dunking.
Sure.
I'm going to try to warm up my shot. Granted, you don't have a goalie in basketball, so there's nobody else to warm up.
Now, they're also supposed to be practicing staying on side. So, like, see, your daughter right there just didn't stay on side. So right here.
Oh, that's why they come all the way out.
Yeah, because you're supposed to practice kind of noticing where the blue line is, and they don't do it. The coach right now is probably like, it's 7,000 times this year I've told them to stay on side and warm up, and they're not.
Gotcha.
Warming up the edges.
There we go. Out. It's almost tough, though. Like, as I'm watching, I've never looked at it as an offsides element.
Yeah, you're supposed to stay on side.
I just wouldn't leave the zone. I'd do my drop pass inside the zone, and then it's a non-discussion.
There you go.
Oh, shoot. Now, on the Hayward side, they too have the flow rocking. They did take a big picture prior to when we were jibber-jabbering beforehand. And fun little fact, one of their coaches, JV Varsity, don't know where they fit in, is, I don't have her first name, but Akala, who played as a Fusion player. I know her dad, Neil, from some of the fundraising with Bingo. So Neil is a staple in there, been a staple to youth hockey for many, many years. Kind of the original OGs that got things going for River Falls. So there is tie there, and we will always be, I think, linked with Hayward while she's coaching up there.
Yeah, I know. I have heard that Matt kind of has Coach Cranston has a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Hayward because I think they were really good for a long time. They still may be considered one of the better teams in the league or the division. And
they were, and I believe last year they had the state top scorer, or she was close to 50 points a game or 50 points on the season. Yeah. They lost her, and now you can kind of see it at the varsity level. They play a gritty, tough style of hockey. I don't think they score a lot this year. When you lose somebody that big, it leaves a healthy void, because then it's like, who's going to step up and what have you. But JV level, we don't have that. So we're going to do starting lineup, and we will cut over to the main PA.
At the number forward, number 16, Alaska Johnson. And at forward, number 20, Malala Birch. At defense, number 15, Lila Miller.
That's us. We're double
defense, number 21, Ava Peters.
No, we didn't know. It's
Midfield, number 30, Morgan Rasmussen.
As they move across, you guys want to.
And the rest of the Hayward Hurricanes. They're coached by Emily Peterson. And for Fusion,
You go to You're playing for the point.
A freshman, number 30, Larry Moore. And your forwards, a senior, number 8, Lacey Knowles. And also at forward, another senior, number 29, Nick K. And at center, a junior,
Number 31.
31, Dexheimer. And in goal, a freshman, number 37, Lily Wangtang. And the rest of the St. Croix Valley Legion are coached by head coach TJ Clunt, and Matt Cranston, John Zepbergen, Zach Brazino, and Jordan Connor.
Full center.
All right, I don't see any ponytails going in, Andrew.
Dang, this.
I think they're going.
Hold on.
They're going for
Hold
it.
on. I'm seeing some reach for hairbands
yeah,
here.
I am here. Yeah,
Both
number
sides,
29.
helmets are coming off. Oh, I'm getting thirsty.
No, that's like a headband to keep it back.
Okay.
I'm looking at
Seeing some ponies on this side.
who am I looking at? 29 Rutten. She's putting
Looks like
a,
Ella Ronning's going full flow. She may have the longest hair, so Esme, so okay. Some are. All right, I'll pay up.
$5 in a beer.
$5 in a beer. Oh, man of my word. All right, so coming into this game, a couple of stat facts with the Fusion. They are now 27-0-0. They have 127 goals for with 24 goals allowed against, both of which are astronomical, and we'll get to the power play, penalty kill, and face-off later. But go ahead here.
All
Eric.
right, getting ready for our flow of the day opening face-off. Looks like Dexheimer's out there to take it. She wins it over to Knowles. Knowles back to Larimore. Larimore out there with Gulick. Play in the corner. Rutten reverses the ice over to Lacey Knowles. Both teams kind of fighting for it here. See if we can get something going there. Dexter tries to get it out of to the zone, but nothing comes of it.
Man,
And it
dirty
looks like we
ice.
got
Is that
an
going to
ice.
make it? Nope, we're waving that off.
No ice. Here come the Hurricanes, and I don't know why Hayward is called the Hurricanes. Don't think there would ever be a hurricane in Hayward, Wisconsin, but, I don't know.
The
Maybe.
wind blows hard up there. We're going to go with that. A lot
Sure
of
does.
trees.
Yeah, those of you watching Hayward, Wisconsin, I'm sure most, if not all of you know, but as a town in kind of northern Wisconsin, about 3 hours away, 2.5, 3 hours away. So these girls had I don't know if they're going home tonight or if they're staying the night in the hotel and then going, but either way, they've got a long drive ahead of you. I did see some good flow coming off of Danny Pellinger there. She picked it up, kind of chased after the ice for a second. Hair started to blow in the wind.
So it's full period, and they are having fun. You can see it in the girls messing around, and as it should be, final game of the year.
Yep.
A few of them have to lock in as we move into the postseason with varsity, but for many, this represents the end of the season.
Oh, we could have a
And
breakout here, but Reese Nelson turns on the jets and is able to get back.
Skate that, kiddo.
No icing there. Here comes Schultz. Schultz up to Larson. Larson to Harvey. And
This
it looks
line
like they come
generated a lot of energy this morning. Schultz, Harvey, Larson. Tons of opportunity.
Yeah, I was not able to make the game today. This morning, that is the first game. Had my daughter's 14U game in Cottage Grove.
How did that one go?
It actually went really good. We lost,
All
but
right.
it went.
Oh, no.
Two of those goals, it was 4-1. Two of the goals were questionable. One was, well, not questionable, but one was a open empty net at the end.
And as you say, questionable goal. I
Well-
want to get to that here at next play stoppage.
All right. So we got Withers, Lansing, Knowles forward line out. Nelson and Barris are defending. We're in the Hurricane zone, and there was a shot on net there, saved by the Hurricanes goalie.
First shot of the game, it appears.
Breakout pass to 25 of the Hurricanes, and
Good
Dexheimer
entry.
intercepts, skates it in herself, puts a shot on goal, glove save by the goalie. Fusion working to get full strength here, and
Up and out, almost took out a couple of the parents taking pictures over there. Woo! That'll learn them. I like it. Getting above the glass where
Yeah,
there's
that
no
is-
protection.
so in Baldwin there's a bench right there, and when you're coaching here on this bench, you always see that certain parents like to stand up there. I think it gives them a better angle to shout at their kid because they can get up and over the glass there, and really project their voices right towards the kids. But anyway, here come the Hurricanes. We're in the Hurricane zone. Hurricanes rimming around. There's their winger trying to pick it up and skate it out, which she's unable to at the moment. Oh, and another puck
Oh,
comes
another
out. Whoa.
puck out into the stands.
2 pucks in like 30 seconds leaves the ice.
So if you were tuned into the latter half of this morning's game, there was a questionable goal that left Chris and I a little confused what was going on. Okay, I did as well, and the goalie was not ready. The linesman gave the signal. They dropped a puck, and it was one of those quick face-off shot, and it's in. And the goalie
their goalie?
This was their goalie, and we couldn't figure out what the discussion was about. But neither here nor there. The right call was to do it over. Goalie was not ready. They
Okay.
dropped the puck too soon.
Okay.
Is that what you got, Chris? Yep. She didn't even have her helmet on.
Oh,
Like
okay.
her helmet was in her left. That blocker was on the ground.
That's
so
dangerous.
it was a justified rebuttal or
All right, here's 16 for
protest.
the Hurricanes on her backhand. Tries to get it towards the net. Does Wang with the glove save. We have Lily Wang in goal tonight. Latham on the bench. She played earlier today, I'm assuming. Latham did.
She did. Yep. Gave up one on, I don't even remember how it went down. It was I'm not even going to try to guess. It escapes my mind.
All right. Puck one back by the Hurricanes. They put it in deep behind the goal line. Here's Pellinger. Trips. And it's called.
We are going to get the first penalty called, which puts the Fusion on a power play, which is a great segue to we came into the day with a 42.4% efficiency rate on power
Awesome.
plays. And they went 2 for 3 or 2 for 4, so that only went up. And
Nice.
I was describing the reverse umbrella, so we'll see how they execute. It's the same line that's out there. Van Rant's the only D, and Dexheimer, who's another forward that they drop back at the blue line. So you effectively have 4 scorers and 1 D.
Yep. Oh. Okay, you got Larson's out there playing kind of a right wing position back to Harvey. Harvey with her behind the net quarterback position going.
Barris had a good inside position there for a second. She's
Larson.
got it again.
Back to Harvey. Harvey up to Barris. Barris shot wide.
She ripped 1 or 2 of those today. Tight angle, top shelf that were just gorgeous shots. Super
Here's-
flat angle.
Here's Dexheimer. Play interrupted there for a second, but gets to Harvey. Harvey skating it in. We've got 1:08 left in the power play with 11 minutes left in the first period. Score tied 0-0. Eric Withers here with Andrew Nelson and Chris Larson on the camera. Harvey working down below the goal line. Hayward doing a good job not to over pursue, kind of letting them do whatever they want to do, take up time if they have to, and don't open up any passing lanes, any shooting lanes. So pretty good box here by Hayward.
And that's what you don't want to see right there is a defender go behind the net. Like,
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Harvey with one of her backhands almost right over the goalie's shoulder, and it hit the crossbar. Hayward gets it in deep. No icing, of course, because they were on a penalty kill. Van Ranst, head up, skates past one player, coming through neutral ice here. The rest of the Fusion go for a change. We've got 12 seconds left on the penalty kill, or power play, excuse me, and a couple shots in front of the net. They can't jam it in. Goalie covers.
Good little play started there by Van Ranst, who's normally a defenseman. She's the only D player on the power play, went end to end. Really bought a lot of time for line change.
Yeah, had some good flow going there, too. All right, we've got Harper Withers at center, winged by Schultz and Ronning. Pellinger and Nelson out as the defensive pairing. Withers wins over to Schultz. Schultz puts it towards the net. Ronning picks it up, looks up to her point, reverses kind of to Nelson.
Unable to handle that one.
Here's Pellinger, picks it up. She's like, don't worry, I got you. Skates it through a person or two up to Ronning. Here's Withers. Withers gets it on her forehand. Taking it around the top of the circles, over to Pellinger. Pellinger back in deep. Here's Schultz looking towards center ice, middle of the net. Gets put into the boards, nothing called. Makes it out, still has control of the puck. Tries to kick it up to Danny. Danny couldn't get there, but Nelson can. Nelson puts it in deep. Forwards go for a change. Pellinger's the only one on the ice for a moment. And then stretch pass there, tried by the Hurricanes, but
good little read there by Liliana Lansing. She was going to come in one side.
Backhand save by
Oh,
Wang.
another nice
Puck
save.
out in front, another shot, scary, and they score.
All right.
All right, here we go. Hurricanes put one in. 8:51 left to play in the first period. Hurricanes up 1-0.
We'll throw another replay, and I'm just noticing I did not check the cleanliness of said camera, but apologies on that. We'll get it corrected. Here you go. A lot of scrappy play comes in.
Just a scrappy goal, yeah. Kind of backdoor 20 there, had her stick on it and put it in. This is the last JV game. We said that a couple times of the season. Of course, varsity will be playing in playoffs, but this is the last JV game, and so this is the last game for my daughter and Andrew's daughter.
Yep.
Of the season. I know, we'll talk about it more, I'm sure, but this was definitely a memorable season for her. I don't know about Reese, but Harper had just an amazing time and really took to the team, and I couldn't be more happy for her.
It was, and I would say it was a year of a lot of new experiences. You kind of get in the rhythm of youth hockey, and this was vastly different, and
totally
just
different.
Embraced it. I mean, your daughter went all the way up to Hayward, and she wasn't even in the game.
No.
And that's a 2.5-hour bus ride, mind you. So it speaks to that culture that's created and hanging out with everybody. So you'd love seeing that.
And you really do. I really did get an appreciation. Oh, here's Hayward coming around. Barris back checks, gets the puck back.
Get it out.
Wang with a forecheck, or excuse me, a poke check there. All right, here's Larson. Larson over to Schultz. Schultz she's got a 2-on-1 with a back checker going. She soars the puck about 10 feet above the goalie's head. Lost control there, but she goes after her rebound. Fighting for it a little bit here in the neutral zone. Larson tries to put it in deep. Hayward able to block it. Here's Larimore and Gulick out on defense now. Here's Larimore with a redirect. Head up, looking for someone to pass to. Nobody there. She's going to skate it herself. Passes the red line, puts it into the forwards, the offensive zone. Here's Rutten. Scores. There you go. Rutten with a far shot.
Happened to be talking to her dad pregame, and what a special goal that was. Here we go, a little replay.
Yeah, she just skates it in, gets it on her forehand. Goalie wasn't even really ready for the shot, it seemed like. Just right over.
Under elbow, over the pad?
Yeah, over the
that
pad.
Hip side. We can slow that down if we want, but great little goal. senior on her last
Awesome.
game. So,
Nice.
yeah, I mean, that really puts a smile on your face.
She's smiling. I can see through her mask.
Dad's smiling ears to ear. He's standing next to us, so you
She
got to
got-
love that.
She got so excited her neck guard just flew off, and so she had to kind of correct it there. All right, 1-1, 7 minutes to play in the first period. We got a tie. The Fusion have they can't win first place in the tournament for some reason, which I don't know how you can go 30-0 and not get first place in your tournament. But anyway, shot on goal by the Hurricanes, and Wang covers it up.
Well, for what it's worth, the team we're not going to win this tournament against, their varsity is the defending state champions. So it's another team of similar caliber.
Okay.
But to your point, it came down to we have to win this one for this to even be a discussion.
Sure.
Assuming we win, then it goes to tie breaks, and they were just trucking teams. Like 8-0. They beat Hudson 9-0. So goes to differential. They're not giving up goals.
Here's Hayward, shot on goal. Wang saves. See, to be fair, or not to be fair, I think we were discussing this earlier, but the Fusion, we've what 4-1, 3-1. We're not trying to run the score up.
Correct.
On this game. I mean, we're facing a little bit more competition than we have been.
And I would say, John even said they try to push the envelope with teams they schedule, and then they've always been,
Here's
as a host.
Dexheimer.
Yep.
Coming around the back of the net, looking for somebody to pass to. Hayward able to defend against her. Hellinger draws another penalty. All right, looks like we get a trip power play here. Sorry to cut you off, Andrew. What were you saying?
No. That's good. Chris has learned me that you talk about hockey when the game is being played, and then you talk about random gibberish.
And the game's
So-
not being played.
I think as a host, and we've done this all year. We don't run the score up
No.
when we've had the opportunities. They call it an 8-minute drill.
Yeah.
You ease up, bring your center high, pass it around, and there's nobody wins when you're running up the score.
Sure. Harvey's taking the draw. We have the normal power play out there right now. Let's see if they could. Be great if they could put one in right now. Larson looking back to Van Rance. Van Rance back to Larson. Larson, good stick handling skills there. Head up, not looking down. Back up to the point. Hayward playing that tight box.
Dirty ice there. That puck really jumped.
Yep. Larson over to Harvey. Harvey with some speed here. Or stick handling. Larson to the front of the net. Shot. Saved by the goalie.
I like that. You just kind of lull everybody to sleep and then quick trigger. And I think what they're really looking to get, because we saw this early in the season, is Barris creeping in as Emma and Esme go back and forth, and all of a sudden she's there. Emma hits her and finishes the play.
Here's Dexheimer looking to take a shot, blocked by Hayward. And Van Ranst able to kind of get in the way, loop it back around, up to Barris. Barris to Harvey. Harvey enters the zone. Fusion fighting for position. Barris trying to get a shot off. Harvey does. I thought that went through her.
I did
hole.
too. Just under a minute to play here in this power play, so about half of it burned off.
Van Ranst picking it up, waiting for people to get into position. Looking for a breakout. Up to Harvey. Harvey back over to Van Ranst. Van Ranst is going to skate it. 16 for Hayward applying pressure. 30 seconds left in the power play. Couple of fresh legs out on the ice. Withers picks it up, turns it around, looks, puts on the brakes, looks for some open ice to skate it in. Enters the zone. Gets on her forehand, a shot, and a save. Glove save.
Handy little stick work there. We haven't seen a lot of that. She threw the brakes on, changed direction, deked a couple.
Yep.
Well done. I think to that point of this season, when we look at the whole, there's improvement across the board.
Oh, yeah.
So just getting up here, playing, that's another thing they practice with the varsity. That's going to help you. Physicality-wise, speed-wise, all of it. It will certainly help.
We've got a little under 4 minutes left to play. The Hurricanes burnt off the penalty there. Good job by them. Schultz gets a poke check. Puck taken away. Goes back to Gulick. Gulick looking for something. Stops behind the net. Break out to Ronning. Ronning. Nothing coming. Here comes Larimore. Larimore moved in front of the net. Picked up by Harper Withers. Harper Withers with some speed coming in. Misses a shot. Stays with it though. Comes up with it. Oh. Shot from way back, and Lily Wang.
That's where you
saved
hope
it.
your technique is on point.
Yeah.
There is no gap in
Oh.
there. Yeah, Gulick pushed off the puck there with some good physical play.
Hayward puts it back on net. I think that long shot looked scarier than it actually was. I think Wang had it under control,
But if she doesn't have
Yeah.
that pad up against the post, it
Perfectly up
leaves a
there.
small gap. That
No.
puck is skinnier than you think.
that ain't getting by Wang.
I tend to agree.
All right, Dexheimer hot on it. Applying pressure.
Can you hear a skater trailing you in that moment?
Of course you can.
Okay.
You can feel it.
Okay.
You know what's happening. All right, Larson trying to get something towards net.
We used to yell wolf on a court when somebody's coming up to pick your pocket from behind,
All right.
and wasn't sure through the helmet and just the sheer skating sound.
I mean, it's noisy down there, but you can hear stuff. That's why the NHLers take their earpieces off. Here, you have to have the ear guards, but you can take those off the helmet because you want to be able to hear better.
Yep.
Here comes Pellinger. Pellinger's got Harvey and Schultz.
Good
Over to
pass.
Harvey. Oh, shot wide or high, and the goalie actually saved that and got blocked up into the back glass. Here's Nelson. Good play there by Nelson to try to keep it in. Nelson back checking. Both teams kind of picking it up right now. I think both of them would prefer to go into the
That's a dangerous puck to grab.
second period with a lead. So
Learn that the hard way. The underside of hockey gloves is not like a baseball glove,
sure isn't.
softball glove, and that puck hurts.
Nothing's there.
Nope. How'd the puck go?
Puck went out of the.
Okay.
So the puck's left the
That's-
ice 3 times this period. I'm not sure if I've seen that yet in a JV game.
You might get one every 3 games, let alone 3 in a period.
Yep.
All right, so 1 minute to play. We got a lot of ones up on that board.
Yeah,
got
we sure do.
1 minute.
And even if there's 6 shots to 5, if you minus 6 by 5, it's 1. So really 1 all the way across.
Well played. I like that. If you're into numerology, we're having a moment right now.
Withers with the face-off, puck won back by the Hurricanes.
Fun little detail on the season, we're winning over 70% of our faceoffs. Now, I think that's one of the hardest stats to actually record, but hey,
Yeah.
we'll take it. And we
Zach?
almost scored off the faceoff earlier today. That was that
Oh, really?
situation. So,
Oh, right. Oh, puck's bouncing a little bit down there. We need a Zam.
yeah, it is dirty ice. This was one where they're zamming every other, so
Yeah.
it creates that offset. But
25 seconds left to play in the first period. Game tied 2-2. Excuse me, 1-1. Doesn't matter. It's tied. All right, 1-1. Hayward Hurricanes versus the Fusion, St. Croix Valley Fusion. We got 10 seconds left. Here's Lansing trying to handle it. Back to Barris. Let's see if Barris can get something going. She just pops it in deep, and buzzer's going to go, and we're going to have a ice resurfacing break. All right. What are you seeing, Andrew?
I am seeing a good battle that has materialized both games that we played against these guys. Nobody takes a commanding lead one way or the other. I've mentioned they play physical style in all situations. This kind of proves to that. The goal that they got, which we will roll back to, I believe that is this one. And this is just a gritty goal. If you look, that puck, they had assaulted 2 or 3 times. We'll watch that one more time. I'll slow it down. But this is one, they're tenacious, they're physical. We're going to do one more on that one, a little bit slower. So she had already taken 2 shots with that group of people.
Yeah.
Hopped out and just too much.
It was a great backhand tip in by, I think that was number 20 there for the Hurricanes.
Yep. And, I mean, there's only so much a goalie can do. First shot's goalie, next shot's the team. You got to get that puck out. Yeah. Then this next one we're going to play is our goal. This is going to be, was it Dex?
Oh, no, Rutten.
Rutten. Oh, yeah, that's right. Rutten steps down. You're going to see it fire over right there. Just sneaks in. Kind of caught the goalie off guard.
Nice clean shot.
It was.
From further away than you would want to take it, but it didn't matter. It was sailed right past her.
So, again, one of these games where back and forth, nobody's taken a commanding position. We're going to keep at it, and we'll see where this goes.
All right.
Take a quick break so we're on the clock there, about another 12 minutes, and we will be back.
See ya.
All right, Fusion fans, we are back for period number 2 of some action between the St. Croix Valley Fusion against Hayward Hurricanes. First period was evenly matched, 1-1. Early goal from Hayward. And how did we score our goal there, Eric?
It was Rutten with a senior, with her last game here. And somebody carried it into the zone, passed it over to her, and she took a long shot from probably even higher than top of the circles, and it was a good shot right over the goalie's blocker and her glove hand side. Almost like the goalie wasn't even expecting her to shoot from that far, so she couldn't even get completely ready, but that's what you got to do.
Love it.
Yeah,
And
cameraman Larson was kind of chatting with me a little bit before the game, and his idea is we have to shoot the puck more. We've got 6 shots to their 5. We've got to have way more than that.
I'm not entirely sure what the heck we're doing right now.
I don't either.
Other than skating around the wrong, letting the ice dry, so they're maximizing their time, and I would expect nothing less from Hannah Latham. She's been skirting around on her knees. She's high-fiving folks down on the end, through the glass, having a good time. So these guys are truly embracing the last game of the season.
They sure are, as
And,
they should be.
They should be. A hockey season can be a grind. Special sympathy to those who do this year-round. Even Hayward, they're getting a little Cotton-Eye Joe line dance. What would we call this? This is some line dancing. I think this is the line dance era. This was
TikTok
late
inspired.
90s. Oh, come on now. This is Cotton Eye Joe.
No, I know the song, but what they're doing, like their actions, they're like, collective dancing.
What has TikTok done to our culture?
Only good things. Only good things.
I love
So the refs are out. They got the squeegees going, trying to spread this water out. The Zam driver, I don't know, a little heavy-handed on the water pump. He really laid it down thick.
Are there a lot of controls on the Zam? This might be one regret that I have coming out of hockey season. I'm sure I could ask to learn.
Yeah.
I got 3 more years of this.
I just drove it like a couple weeks ago.
It feels
trained up on it.
intimidating. But
It does.
believe it or not, my wife has actually Zammed and I haven't.
Oh, really? Amy's Zam?
So, yep, Amy Zam. There's a story behind it. Not going to go there here, but
Does that make you feel like less of a man?
a little bit.
Yeah,
A Zam.
I
I mean, hey,
You got to get on that sucker.
I didn't want to die and be like, I had a chance to do it.
that's kind of where I'm at. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris has done this. You've done
Yeah.
this. Now I feel even lesser of a man, being the
As
shortest
you
guy.
should. And here we go.
All right, moving
Esme
on.
Harvey to take the draw. She is fighting for it, wins it back to Pellinger. Pellinger Nelson. Oh, the puck stopped right there. Yep, see too much water on the ice.
I'm not
Anyway.
sure if you could see that at home. It doesn't quite make sense on a physics level, because if you're walking on ice and you put a little water on it, I swear it gets slicker.
Mm-hmm.
But a puck hits water on ice and it stops.
Because a puck is like, oh, shot. Another shot.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Again, this is that line that has generated a lot of good looks. That is Schultz, Larson, and Harvey. And almost got a good one right there.
Yeah, a puck is kind of suction cupped to the ice. That's the physics behind it.
Okay.
I think. It's like kind of hydroplaning, suction cupped. Fusion working hard here, trying to get something going. Puck comes up to 20 from the Hurricanes. She loses it. Here comes Larson. Emma taking it. Past the blue line. Gets a trip. No call by the refs there. A couple of fresh players out for the Fusion. Van Ranst and Pellinger, still a defensive pairing. Scary pass there, almost intercepted, but Pellinger comes up with it. Puts the speed on, tries to get it up to Lansing. Lansing unable to touch it, so it goes for ice. So one of the refs out there, he's skating by right now, kind of catching up to the play. That's Chase Van Ranst. He's Hattie Van Ranst's brother. I don't know if I should have
I
mentioned that.
don't think you should mention that ever
Anyway.
on a live broadcast.
So
that we
anyway,
have time. Moving
no.
on. So
I
how
don't-
old
I
is
think,
Chase?
I think that that this is all legal.
Go ahead and finish your story of what you were.
legal here. We're not trying to
He's
do
certified official.
But
I've
he-
never seen any favoritism.
Oh, no. Great official. He officiates. He's in college. He plays golf for UW Clare.
Nice.
Comes home for the weekends to ref every once in a while. But this is his 8th game this weekend that he's reffing. And then he's going back tomorrow to Eau Claire and reffing more in Eau Claire.
Ka-ching.
Yep. So these refs make good money, as they should. They work hard.
I
Yeah,
feel
really
like
kinda
they're
keep the game
risking
going for us.
life dodging these pucks and collisions that happen, especially in the corners, because their positioning forces them to be near the goal line to see things,
Yeah.
and you'll get 2 skaters flying at you.
Keep their cool, too. All right, here is Ronning. We're in the forward offensive zone here, covered by the goalie. And we'll see what comes this next line here. Looks like a partial change.
I'm going to let you carry the mic here. I'm going to go down and fix the one camera because we got a lot of dirty stuff on the thing, so I
Sounds
will be
good.
right back.
All right. Me and my lonesome Withers takes the draw. It goes back to the Hayward side of things. Ronning tying up a Hayward's player on the boards there. And no ice called. I think there was a tip by one of our players on the Fusion. So puck traverses the ice all the way down. Larimore trips, no call. Ronning picking it up around the back of the net. Schultz trying to get a breakout pass going here, a breakout play going of some sort. She lips it around to Withers. Withers and Gulick advancing the puck through the neutral zone. Neutral zone battle. Puck goes back the Hurricanes' way. Here's Withers entering the zone, taking it wide, looking for one of her players, but everybody was changing at that moment. And here she goes again, popping it in deep, or trying to at least. And here comes the Hurricanes into the zone. Shot on goal, Wang save. Nice sliding save there by Wang. Puck tied up. We've got, I see Pellinger. No, that's Lansing. Lansing gets put into the boards right behind the goal. And here comes Larson. Larson, great body position there. Gets it up to Harvey. Harvey. Puck comes around to Pellinger. Pellinger unable to keep the zone and pops out to 20. Big back check there by Harvey. Larson ends up with it. She pops it in deep, and she goes for a change. Looks like she's coming down for, or coming off for Lansing. Puck enters the Fusion zone. We've got one player here from the Hurricanes. Great sliding back check by Pellinger, who spins around, lands face first into the boards, pops right back up. A little slow to get back to the bench. Harvey puts it in, crosses the red line, puts it in, and we've got a Fusion change here. Oh, Lacey Knowles.
Untimely fanning of the puck there, right in near the goal. All right.
Here comes the Hurricanes again. Another back check. Puck goes to the net, saved by Wang. Little backhand chip there, goes behind the net. Ends up in Dexheimer's stick. Here's Dexheimer. Lacey Knowles trying to get it up to her advancing forwards, and puck just kind of dribbles into the neutral zone and then back into this Fusion zone so that the Hurricanes can get a few fresh pair of skates on the ice. Ronning trying to get something going, trips over the Hayward player and a little slow to get up herself. Don't know what the call was. Was it a cover by Wang or? Well, I'm not sure.
All right, we're clean on the camera reset.
Good. So did you actually go onto the ice while the play was on the other end and wipe the puck marks off?
I did not.
Withers with the drop, ties the player up, wins it herself. Van Ranst, tried to get it to Ronning, but that didn't quite catch her stick.
No, I'll wait till play stoppage.
Here's the puck back down below the goal line, up to the point for Hayward. Shot from the point. Ooh, deflection luckily went wide. But Wang was kind of helpless in that situation if the puck was just a little bit more to her right. Here we go. Puck exit the zone. Withers puts the speed on, tries to get through. Unable to. Barris back to Van Ranst. Oh, saved by Wang. And play stops. We have 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second period. Game tied 1-1. St. Croix Valley Fusion versus the Hayward Hurricanes.
And fun little nugget if Adam Lindis is out there watching. I've been looking for the camera that gets put up on the one end. There's a new pane of glass that it does not like to stick to. I thought I had it on the right pane because I'm struggling remembering is it the left or the right.
Here's Harvey.
Oh, here we go.
Harvey's got
Turn the
some
corner.
players with her. She's going to take it around the back of the net to try to get something going. It's a collision. Everybody holds on to their gloves and sticks, okay. And Schultz put it in there.
Puck loose.
Puck out loose. Schultz trying to jam it in. Nothing comes of it. Both goalies have been playing pretty good this game. I mean, hasn't been a ton of shots on them, but there's been some kind of rough play in front of the net, and they're able to.
There was a
hold
little
on.
extra there with number 15 and McKenna Schultz. They happen to be lined up against each other here. I'm going to pay attention to that. We'll see what comes of it. Hopefully nothing. McKenna plays hard and fast, and I think she got a couple extra whacks in there where the puck was covered. So
Puck comes up to her. She gets it into the zone deep. Harvey and Larson applying some pressure. Knowles out there now. Fusion are probably trying to get the little line change going here. Harvey looks to the bench, then she looks to the puck. She'll go to change.
should be
Knowles
enough.
out there by herself at the moment. But we have Dextimer, Lansing, and Knowles for forwards right now. And here they go to work. Dextimer put into the boards. Lansing picks the puck up, tries to get something on her forehand.
She's
come up
due
with it.
too. Oh,
And another
man,
penalty. That's the third tripping that Pellinger has drawn today. I mean, she's good at drawing penalties, and this has been great.
Yep. This puts us on our third power play. We're 0 for 2. So to get that percentage up or bring that percentage back to where it should be, they are due on the power play. Let's see.
Normal line out there.
Yep, normal line. How do you select the D that joins in this?
Shooters.
Shooters. All
Well,
right.
you know what? Yes, I mean, Van Rans has a good shot, but she's also a fairly conservative defensive player.
Okay.
She's not one that's walking it in all the time. I mean, she carries the puck out, but but she's trustworthy. And so you can have four kind of more forechecking players and then a really, trustworthy, more conservative defensive player with a good shot if the puck comes back out to her. That's the way I read it. Here's Kaylee Barris. The
Nice
shot, great
speed.
save there.
Barris can really turn it on. She's got a great look from that flat angle. I mentioned it in first period. She scored earlier today on that flat angle top shelf, which that thing gets super narrow coming up from that angle. She's not afraid to pull the trigger from down there as well, but you see why they set up. I wouldn't call her the assassin of the bunch, but as this season's gone on, it's been a lot of Harvey Larson back and forth, and then Barris sets up for her snipe position. And if she can get the puck, she's been very, very accurate on that.
Hard fall there by Larson, who looks like she drew a penalty as well.
Yep, she's going to draw, what would that be, a body check?
I don't know if it was a trip or
Looked
rough
more
or
up high, but we'll see what they go with. So this will bring a 5-on-3
Rough.
for, okay, just a roughing. 5-on-3 for 40 or a minute 40. And then we'll have another 20 seconds. Is that right?
No.
Whatever. I'm trying to do.
We'll have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute 20 seconds.
There we go.
And then there will be 40 seconds of
That's what I was looking
4-on-5. Here's Larson. This is where they can really slow the game down, be patient. Perfect pass through the legs of the defender there by Larson. Larson takes it. They're not trying to get below the goal line. Good shot there by Larson. Goalie kind of lost it for a second. Harvey picks it up. Back to Barris. They're kind of changing positions now.
I heard the coach yell, "Be patient."
Yeah, very
Have
patient
time.
here.
There we go.
One-timer attempt by Harvey. Couldn't get it to go. Larson, head up, looking, shot.
Oh.
Goalie covers.
All right. Good play. Just me. I personally like ripping a D through like the slot
You're walking a D up.
and kicking them back. Give that opportunity because everybody's gotten lulled to sleep with the three that are playing that umbrella.
All right, 34 seconds left to play of 5-on-3 for the Fusion. Penalty power play. Puck out to Van Ranst. Van Ranst looking, puts it low.
There we go.
Larson.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can't get it to go. Oh, my gosh. I have no idea how that was not a goal.
Oh, incredible goalie play. Larson just couldn't get good contact on that. I probably missed that one. Sorry.
Man, that was an exciting play
definitely
there.
missed
Great
that.
play by number 30 on the Hayward Hurricanes, the goalie. But Larson, man, she had like 8 different opportunities, and so did the other players to get it in. But anyway, we've still got a power play here.
Yep.
5-on-3. Shot by Barris. High,
Good
hits the
down.
net. Play blown dead.
Curses.
5 minutes, 29 seconds left to play in the second period. Game tied, 1-1. 12 seconds of 5-on-3 to play here, followed by 40 seconds or so of a 5-on-4 power play for the Fusion.
There's that missing 40 seconds that I was talking about. I knew there was a 40-second element there. I was
Sure you
looking
did,
at the wrong
Andrew.
numbers.
All right, the power play stays out there. Puck drop goes into the corner, Barris. Barris looking, patience. Puck comes out to Dextimer. Dextimer back to Barris. Barris down below to Harvey.
Do you
Harvey
want
back to
Dexheimer
Barris.
to walk that down, get closer to the slot, or is it okay just stay up there as kind of a outlet?
Yeah. Walk it down for a little bit, I guess. Put it towards the net. Put the pucks in the net.
Right.
That's what you want to do.
Don't get cute.
All right, we're back to 5-on-4 now. 22 seconds left of that. Here's Van Ranst. So the same power play has been out there for the whole time. Really trying to work this power play, get something going. Harvey to Larson. Larson shot. Oh, more of a pass, more of a shot pass there.
Did you notice how Barris was closing in on that backside?
Yeah.
That was great. Puck just didn't get to her.
All right, penalties killed. Great kill by the Hurricanes. Kind of paired with just an amazing goalie play. Puck was just sitting on the goal line for like 3 seconds, and 8 of our players were trying to hammer it in, just couldn't get it going. So now what we're going to try to do is get the puck deep, I'm sure, and a change. So here we go. All the power play unit will change except for Harvey, who just kind of put some pressure on the puck. We'll get some more pressure coming in here. We've got Ronning and Rutten. Harvey still back-checking there, even though she's been out for a pretty long time on the power play. Cover by Wang. Some stick work in front after the cover. And forgot to mention, there's a ton of people here. I walked in here, and I mean, lobby's got a bunch of people. Ton of the varsity parents are here with the players.
I hate to act like Nostradamus and predict the future, but these two teams, 2-3 years, it's going to be a straight-up battle.
I like where you're going.
Hayward is no joke. They're independent. They don't play in a section per se, but they play all the teams we do.
Okay.
They are just a good program, top to bottom, up north. They cross the river quite a bit and play in the Duluth Superior as well, being independent. And it just improves their game. So they came off of, I think, Hayward Superior are the two teams that you usually look out for up in that area. And everything I'm seeing, this will be a fun matchup to watch as the years go by. And here we are, 1-1, almost done with the second.
Puck drawn back by Hayward. Hayward trying to get control of it in their defensive zone. Pellinger keeps the puck in. Another little fall trip there. Towards net. Goalie blocks it behind the goal line. Withers on the pursuit. Comes up with it. Looking for something. Trying to get it out to her point, I think, but comes back up with it.
Use the boards to change direction.
Sure. Exploring. Using the space. We've got another penalty here.
Nope, that's icing.
Oh, I thought it was over
All
here.
good.
I thought it was something there.
You good? You good? Shoot, I had something to say there. And the penalty to icing
that's weird.
Totally wiped that out of my brain.
That's weird you have something to say, Andrew. That's weird.
Shocker. Shocker. And what's even more weird is I have nothing to say right now.
Yeah. Harvey with the draw. We've got the Harvey, Schultz, and Larson line out there for forwards. Barris and Van Ranst for defense. Barris loses her stick, stays with the play, though. Defense, when they lose their stick, I think oftentimes, and it goes back into our defensive zone like it just has, you can see her kind of skating around, guarding the front of the net without a stick. He came out in front. Defense oftentimes are not going to. Kind of a dangerous change here.
Van Rance took she's got a sore shoulder after that little hit there. Sore shoulder. She got kind of pinned up and taken down. Her stick got trapped behind. Gotcha. Yeah.
All right, here's the puck out to Harvey. Harvey, 1-on-3. Kids all around her. She's fighting them off. Takes it around the back of the goal. Everybody else changes. Puts it in deep. She herself goes for a change. Schultz still out there. Dextheimer on the pursuit. Puck comes out to Larimar, who walks it up. Stays with it. Looks like Lacey Knowles covers for her back here, her defensive spot. Lacey Knowles tries to put something towards the net. Is stuck into a Hayward player's jersey. And Hayward ices it, coming back. So Hayward is actually a co-op. So, I mean, there's a ton of schools that the Hayward hockey program draws from. I think like Spooner, Trigo, Shell Lake.
Correct.
Cumberland, Rice Lake maybe even.
Right.
Or, no, Rice Lake has their own team, I think.
I don't know on the girls' side.
Oh, really?
Honestly.
Yeah.
We played in Rice Lake, which... Yeah. Again, to your point, I think it's a quite large collective up there.
Yeah, and so you might think Hayward, how can they be a hockey, force up in Wisconsin when there's Hayward must be 5,000 people, the whole town. I would maybe
not
more.
even. I think it's 2,500 when we rolled in the other night because I was tracking like the lumberjack championships.
Sure.
And what that brings to the community,
sure.
And yeah, it reminded me. Just the size, 2,500. But again, it's Northwest
Hayward,
Wisconsin.
Yeah. Larson with a quick shot there off the drop, and a good save by the goalie. We have 1 minute and 8 seconds left in period 2. We're tied 1-1. Harvey wins it over to Pellinger. Pellinger loops it around the back of the net.
Did they slide Pellinger up front?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it appears. I was talking with Reese about being a little more offensive-minded as AD. She's like, yeah, but if
Here's
I'm a line mate with Pellinger, good little flip there by Larson. Very mindful in and around the goal.
Time. She shoots backhand to the net.
Come on!
Puck's loose. Goalie covers.
I did capture that one, so we're going to take a quick gander at that just to see what went down.
Yeah.
I might have been a little quick. Should have waited a little bit. But
keep your eye on the back of the net where the puck kind of, I think, slides through the goalie's legs for just a second, but she reaches back and covers right through the 5-hole there. See it? Oh, and she covers. Who is that? I think that's Pellinger. She saw it, tried to get it in there. Shot from the point. Kids all over the place. Puck loose. Out in front.
Still loose. Where is the puck?
Still loose.
All right, there it pops out. Harvey's going to collect, change direction.
Shot by Harvey, save Pellinger battling hard in the corner. It's where we definitely don't want any penalties if we can avoid it. Here's Harvey trying to stick handle through the defense, covered by the goalie.
Solid play, smart play there by the goalie. That is probably what your least favorite moment is you can't find the puck. There's more and more bodies stacking up right in front of you.
You see, right now, I'd pull the goalie. 8.9 seconds left. Puck's in our forward zone.
Do you really get, like, let's be honest,
Tied.
JV, do you gain a lot with an extra attacker? Are
Sure.
they good enough
Shot
to...
by Larson.
Oh.
Oh, shot high. Right now, you definitely pull the goalie. You got to get him. Hey,
What do you gain by it, though?
you get an extra skater to get the puck towards the net.
And the flip side, if it goes to them, they throw one up over
That's not going to happen.
top. I mean, you can drop a D back for that, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see the.
another save.
Man,
Great
Larson
shot.
with a great gritty sling on net, wasn't able to convert, but adding just a skater in that moment, I don't know. I can't say I agree with you on that. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying at JV, I don't think you gain a lot with just one extra girl out there.
People get too freaked out by an empty net. You got to chill out. It's fine. Parents get way too freaked out by an empty net. Nothing's going to happen.
I mean, it's
What are they going to
only
do in 4 seconds?
a tie game. I do know a skater can go from this blue line down and score because we watched Emma do that the other night against Hayward. I even made a comment like, ooh, 10 seconds. We're under 10. Does she have enough time? Look up. Puck's in the back of the net. There was still 6 seconds. So it's about 4 seconds to go end to end.
All right.
But,
Well, regardless,
okay.
period 2 is over. It's
Fun
tied
period.
1. Yeah, very fun period. Very fun game so far. Very fun tournament so far. It's tied 1-1. This is the St. Croix Valley Fusion playing the Hayward Hurricanes, JV. The St. Croix Valley Fusion really pulled ahead in shot count that period. So we're looking at 19 shots on the board here compared to 9 shots. So Hurricanes really didn't have many shots on goal that period. This is the final, unless there's some sort of overtime or something like that. I'm not sure if there is.
will not be overtime unless they have made a coach's agreement, given that the tournament win has been handed to Bay Area Ice Bears. I would say there won't be, only because there was a tie right before the game prior, and they just ended at a tie.
Okay, so it's probably not a tiebreaker of any sort, a shootout or overtime.
Yep.
So this is the last period that some of these kids will play this season.
And in fairness, I don't know how much they've done. Oh, no. They do 5-on-5 for 8 minutes or overtime, I think is the standard.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I don't think they go 3-on-3.
So it looks like they're starting with the Harvey, Schultz, Larson line again. So we're seeing them in this situation play certain players, which, hey, I'm all for.
Yep.
Get that
and
goal.
Bringing Pellinger up, I'm wondering if they're trying to generate offense on different lines. So that was one switch that we saw late in that second period. We'll see what happens here.
Yep. One more period left to go.
Final
on the
15
season.
minutes of the season.
Yep, for a lot of these kids. Some of them are going on to play varsity playoffs, but just only 2-3 of them. Here's Barris. Up to Harvey.
We got numbers here.
Harvey to Schultz. Schultz back over to Larson. Smart play here. Larson, backhand, scores! Fusion goal. Emma Larson puts the Fusion up 2-1.
Exceptional play there.
What a great play.
All right, here we go. Let's see this again.
Puck
We're
moved. I think puck touched every single person on the ice, honestly, for the Fusion. Great backhand here. Watch the backhand. Whop, right past the ear, glove side. Awesome shot by Emma.
Let's watch that again from the main camera. You get a little bit more goodness from.
Yeah, here's the replay.
Yep.
Comes
There's
across Harvey
pass.
to Schultz. Schultz over to great vision there. You think she would get it on her forehand and shoot from there, but she doesn't. Puts it in right above the goalie's shoulder on the glove side of things, and we have a 2-1 Fusion advantage.
And as we were just talking about that line generating opportunity, they get a quick goal. So
Smart
this
players.
gets interesting.
All right, we're trying to clear the ice out from in front of the crease there for the goalie.
I could see where that could be problematic. A
Yeah,
puck-
Withers wins the puck back to Barris. Barris puts it into the corner. Rutten.
Oh, they said
Oh.
that Barris let it cross the blue
Offsides.
line
They
here,
couldn't
so
pursue.
offsides. Yep.
All right, well, good thing they all heard him, the ref shouting offsides there, so they all got onside. So let's see if they can reverse it back around. Ooh. Oh, Withers with a shot block. See if she can get to it. Oh, almost. Nope. Good play there by Harper. Puck in deep. Comes out to the point. Larimore shot. Withers trying to bang it in. Still trying. Still going. And, gets pushed down. Got 4 kids land on her. Let's see if she can keep her cool. Keep her cool. Keep your cool, kid. All right, just skate away.
Skate
Good job.
away.
Good job.
I love it. Almost like Dad knows she might see red here in about 3 seconds.
I've seen that situation go the other way on a
Yep.
number of occasions.
Yep, I have too. And I'll be honest, I don't mind it. Growing up with youth, that was the time that we would see that full throttle.
Yeah.
And you'd see a different player for a moment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the world of sportsmanship,
Harper Withers has some manageable but, very real anger issues. Definitely gets that from her mom. All right.
love it.
Puck into the Fusion zone. Larimore, little fancy footwork. Tries to get it up, and she does, to Dexheimer. Dexheimer followed by Lansing and number 8.
Lacey Knowles.
Yeah,
Yep.
Knowles. Dangerous pass out in front, but no Fusion players were there to intercept by Hayward. Hayward skating it into the zone. Lily gets her stick on it, pushes it wide. Gulick fighting, pinning. This being the final period of the season for many of these kids, I can see a little bit more intensity picking up. They want to finish strong, which is a commendable thing for them.
It is. It is. Would be epic if Gulick or Knowles could happen to get on the score sheet as the seniors in their final game. So I wouldn't say there's urgency. They want to get a W, but at the same time, put it all out there, girls.
We have the Harvey, Schultz, Larson line out there for forwards. Nelson and Pellinger. Pellinger now back on defense. So they switched it up for a second. Now they're right back to where they started. Nelson playing hard. Pellinger on it. Pellinger hits the brakes. Tries to get it up to her forwards. Slap puck going on now. Pellinger with like a body check. Nothing. Yeah, she got a call there. Danny Pellinger.
So we will go on the penalty kill for the first time this game, this tournament, or not this tournament, but today. And since we're doing this, we have a 92.6% penalty kill rate on the season. Again, in the realm of ridiculous with their stats. But different teams, different power plays. Let's see what we have.
We've got a Withers Ronning penalty kill out there. Withers will be the sole forecheck here to get her stick on
this.
in. On.
Great opportunity, all things considered, shorthanded. Great hustle play.
I have to say these kids are skating the fastest. Some of them the fastest they've ever skated.
I'm not going to lie, I would agree.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's because it's the last game of the year or what the reason is. Looks like we have a minor substitution play stoppage here. Looks like somebody from Hayward might have been
or something.
a little injured.
All
A little gimpy there.
Withers with the drop in the offensive zone for the Fusion. Penalty, 1:45 left on the penalty kill for the Fusion. Name of the game is just keep it down here. Just keep it down in this end of the ice.
Tick
Don't
tock.
over pursue. Establish the box in the defensive zone. And if it's in the defensive zone, keep it below the goal line right here. Go ahead. Take up time if you can.
Like that. Oh.
Maybe it's a diamond they're trying to play. Harper's playing pretty high up in the zone. Uh-oh. Puck in front. Couldn't get her stick on it by the Hayward player.
Send it. Nope, can't get it out there. Nice little play by the Hayward player.
Covered up by Wang. All right, we got a fresh penalty kill coming out. Larson and Harvey.
105 remaining on this penalty. 11:02 to play in the game.
Tied up. Harvey tries to tie the player up, but she just puts her down, and you can't do that.
I didn't see an arm go up, but maybe there was no point. Okay. I mean, the whistle blew immediately when she got trucked with the elbow.
Yeah, you can't truck a center if you're the opposing center.
If you're struggling to see penalties, that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Buck down, girl down, penalty called.
Yeah. All right, so we're playing 4-on-4 hockey here for about a minute, and then it'll go to 5-on-4, favoring the Fusion if everything stays how it is right now, score-wise. So 4-on-4 hockey is some of my favorite hockey, to be honest with you.
A little more space.
Yep. Let's see, the game kind of takes on like a new kind of form.
Nice.
Harvey calling for it
Nice pass.
in the center. Back to Barris. Barris shoots. Oh, puck free.
There we go.
Larson in. Score. Emma Larson. Fusion go up 3-1. Great
And
play there. Here, you call it.
Here we go. All right. So puck's out wide. They're going to put it on net, and the rebound comes right out front. Larson gets enough stick, just pokes at it. Again, good awareness. Don't need a shot. You just got to get that puck moving when it's free.
Yeah.
And Hayward, tenacious defense, trying to swat it before it crosses that line. There were one or two sticks there trying to get after it. So really good heads-up play. Brings the score to 3-1 and kills. No, that does not kill either penalty because we're 4-on-4.
Oh, yeah, I guess
So
you're right.
no advantage. So we're going to continue to play 4-on-4 hockey.
I don't like that. I think we should actually get our player back for scoring that goal, not the other team. We did our job. Anyway, 4-on-4.
I ask innocent questions. You're trying to change the rules of hockey, I think.
Shot on net, covered by the goalie. You got 12 seconds left on Pellinger's penalty, so it'll come back and be about a minute of 5-on-4. Again, if that's what we'll have for at least for a little while, if not the whole time. Here's Dexheimer. Hayward with it. Wang with the save.
Good cover.
Gets a little bit. Oh, looks like Gulick trips over the puck.
Looks like we got 2 seconds left on our penalty. Pellinger's going to join the ice right after this drop.
This is where you send her, Pellinger, out, and you try to get a Hail Mary pass to her coming out of the zone.
Agreed. Right here.
Right here. Oh,
Yep.
they didn't do
Out.
it.
They swapped right out of the gate. I'm curious to see if they're going to try to get. Oh, nice little shot there by Lansing. That was a good end-to-end run. But I agree with you.
Yeah.
That is that moment. If they're not paying attention to the girl coming out of the box, take that face, flip it, go.
Lacey Knowles. This would be her last period.
Final. Yep.
Puck comes back to Nelson. Nelson's got Pellinger as a defensive partner. She looks over to her
Nice.
for a second. Then she looks up to her forwards. Unable to connect. Puck gets out to Hayward. Hayward puts it in deep. Back to Pellinger. Pellinger and Nelson switch sides for a second.
It's been interesting talking about that with Reese. Her and Pellinger have been two that have gone, and Emma Larson going both ways depending on situation, both ways being forward and D. And as a D, you're looking for people to pass to. As a forward, you got to
Looking for
create.
passes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to create a lane. So I think it's one of those, like, these girls can sling the puck now. Get moving.
Ooh.
Get transitioning.
Here comes Withers entering the zone. Puts it in deep, goes for a change. Looks like we have the Schultz, Larson, Harvey line, forwards that is, coming out. Larson, Harvey intercepts, tries to get some speed up, uses her body, puts her body in between the puck and the opposing player. She's great at that, by the way.
Oh, nice little chip there by
Almost
Larson.
created something in
Yep.
front of the net. Harvey tries to come back up. Here she goes. On her forehand, Larson kind of had her stick tied up underneath her. Couldn't get it to go, but they stay on it. Got a forecheck here by the Fusion. Harvey tries to get it back to her point.
Larson's so quick to read, like, the player, which side they're going. She jumps, kind of anticipates before they even make the move.
Pellinger back on defense right now. Well, she was up. Now she's back. Yeah, we knew that. Pellinger with a shot went wide. Larson.
It's funny, they're calling for Danny right now.
Yeah. Kind of a change going on here. Barris was the only person on the ice for the Fusion for a second. Everybody else is changing. Van Ranst. And Ranst unable to get to it. Here's Barris. Barris, let's see if she'll put the Jets on here. All right. Barris enters into the zone herself. Tries to establish the zone. Van Ranst and Lansing covering. Van Ranst has a moment here. She takes a shot. It goes wide to her right. Lansing keeps it in. Barris and Dextimer. Here comes Dextimer with some speed. Ooh. Couldn't keep the zone. Van Ranst to Barris. Barris, head up. Over to Dextimer. Dextimer loses the puck to Knowles. Knowles, cross-ice pass to Lansing. Lansing puts it in deep and goes for a change. So we got new skaters on the ice now for the Fusion. Dexty stays out there. Puck comes up to a Hayward player who puts it on net. Lily Wang easily able to handle it. Comes out to Gulick. Gulick pushing it through the neutral zone, taking it wide, taking it deep herself, tries to get a shot on net, which she does, and it was a little bit of an awkward shot, but she gets it to the net. Goalie able to make a good play on it. We've got 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third period. 3-1 Fusion.
And ironically, shot count, 30 shots by the Fusion, 3 goals made on them, 11 shots, 1 goal.
Yep, so it's
for
about
the
every 10
Hurricane.
shots you'll get a goal, in this game at least. Withers and Ronning. Puck out in front.
Nice.
Here's
look out.
Oh, off the crossbar.
Rutting almost for
Oh,
a
man.
second, and Dad is groaning. That was great. She came down the slot, exactly what we were talking about. Ripped. Just missed high. Hit the post. Or the crossbar.
Larimore, she's going to skate it herself. One of the defensive players for Hayward loses their stick. Larimore puts it in, and we got Schultz out there. Schultz looking to create something here. Up to her point. Back to Schultz. Schultz to Larson.
Oh, I love that.
Centering pass, didn't quite make it.
Larson calls for it with the stick tap.
Back checking is Withers. Puck to the net, and easy save by Lily Wang.
Good little sequence there. Able to pass it up and down the far side boards. Kicked it out, and Rutten's coming down. Man, that would have been a great one to go out. 2 goals, but hey, maybe she'll get another look with 5, but that's going to put a smile on your face.
5 minutes to play, third period. We've got the line out there, the Harvey, Larson, and Schultz line. Nelson and Pellinger are the defenders. Larson is head down directly into the other player.
Lean and leverage. Pellinger just giving a bump back to number 3 here right below us.
Larson in the corner, taking on some defensive play by Hayward. Schultz kicks it out. Reese Nelson switches over to forwards for a second. Harvey covers her defensive position. Now Harvey goes back, and a few other folks come in for some fresh pair of skates.
I appreciate that stretch pass there by Hayward.
Yeah.
Again, you don't see a lot of that
Moving
level.
the puck forward. Lansing trying to advance.
Oh, look at this.
Lacey Knowles pressuring, and puck went through the door for a second. I think kicked back in. Should have been too many men on the ice, I think, but our players, but nothing called.
If the door's still open, does it count?
No, if it looked like it touched the player that was leaving.
I know
And if
what
the
you
puck
mean.
touches, you know.
I was just trying to,
Nelson puts one down.
a little change in direction. We'll be talking about that later.
Here's Pellinger. Puck advancing. Oh, Lansing just trying to get through. Going on almost 3 minutes left to play here in the third period. Fusion up 3-1. Shot by Dexheimer. Goalie blocked it. Ronning on it. Rutten out there again. Kaylee Barris. Skating on her own. Icing called. If it stays, it will. Puck down into the Fusion defensive zone. We have a Withers, Ronning, Rutten line out there. Barris and Van Ranst out there. Rutten, the senior. One senior on the ice. We want to see her get another goal.
I would
Close it
say
out.
she is maximizing her last
All right.
stretch of time on the ice, and that is awesome.
I think so too. All right. Timeout called by Hayward. You always want to call a timeout if you can in your offensive zone. You don't want to call a timeout if you can try to avoid it. You don't want to call timeout in your defensive zone. So good call by Hayward. They've got like 3 minutes left to play. You're down 3-1. What are you telling your players?
I'm guessing at this point you're setting up when you're going to pull the goalie.
Yep.
We want to keep pressure as long as we can in this zone. You need 2 goals at this point. You effectively need 2 goals in 3 minutes. I'm assuming you're looking to pull the goalie minute and a half, maybe as soon as you cross 2 minutes, or if you win this face-off, you may pull the goalie at that point. You don't, okay. All right, so you think we're going to see 6?
They'll start with 6 on 5.
All right, so they're not even going to wait for a
No.
face-off and put them all down here.
No.
All right. I would think this is that moment to strategize what the plan is, but you got to get that first one. I mean,
You got to win the faceoff. So
And-
where are you going with the faceoff? That's first and foremost what's happening.
what they may not understand is we're winning over 70% of our face-offs. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm biased in saying I'm going to keep the goalie in until we have positive control of the puck.
No.
But they may not have the stats because there aren't a lot of JV stats. All right.
So you want a line out there. It looks like they're going to keep the Withers, Rutten, and Ronning line out. Withers and really all the centers.
I like this call. Keep everybody out there. I may even try. It's dangerous. Try to throw your seniors out there, but at the same, let them usher it home.
Look,
Yep, goalie's out. So we'll
So it's
see what
5 on
happens
5.
on this face-off.
Withers ties up.
And
The
Yep.
Fusion win it up, and here's Ronning. Ronnie puts it in deep, so the goalie still stays.
so now, if they gain the zone, it would not surprise me at all because we're nearing that 2-minute mark. But let's see what happens. Again, it's hard to pull the goalie if you're not able to possess the puck. You're
Puck
just
kept in deep by Withers.
exposing yourself for an easy.
I would have pulled her.
Totally get it. Yep. It makes
Withers
sense.
keeping it in. So right now, what you're doing is going Just put it in below their goal line. Just keep it down there. Nothing can happen. They can't do anything behind that goal line.
Yep.
Unless some miracle happens.
Not really a threat if they're, yep, that's a good dump. Get some fresh legs out here. You don't even have to apply a lot of pressure, just enough to your point. Keep it down there. Minute 40.
Well, Emma may even just try to flip it. Yep, doesn't even try it. Just flips it down. So they can't pull their goalie. They can't score. Here comes Hayward, though. Poke check by Larson. Successful. Puck up to Schultz. Minute and 20 left to play here. Third period. Fusion up 3-1. Hayward has it. Looping. Here's where you pull the goalie. Goalie's off. So it's 6-on-5 with a minute left to play. They've got Hayward has 6 forecheckers out there right now, and you're telling you're not playing defense. All you're playing is offense because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Man, Rance, I think that was, looks up, tries to send it across the ice, but Hayward able to get it. 45 seconds left to play. Hayward advancing. You wish, well, I don't wish, but if you're Hayward, you want them more to the net.
Yeah, you want one back.
Here's Harvey. She's going to look for it. She wants this goal, empty net. She goes for it. That's a nice. She didn't get it across. You want to get it across the red line.
Before you send that shot, just to burn clock. But with 30 to play, I like our odds. 3-1.
Yep.
This is where I would throw all seniors out. Just me.
All right.
Throw out Knowles, Gulick, which we do have Knowles out there.
Gulick
is out. And in fairness, Rutten's had a game. So let's finish strong here.
Yeah.
And they are staying. Oh. Quick math. She wasn't quite ready to leave the ice. Counting 6. All right. Puck down. And
here's Gulick. Head up. Looking to pass out of the zone.
Oh, get it, Lacey.
Hayward keeping it in. We've got 18 seconds left. Lacey Knowles. Hayward. Puck comes way up. Big rainbow. 5 seconds left to play. Empty net by Hayward has an empty net. And Addison Larimore touches it to close. Fusion win. Place goes wild.
That will do it.
3-1.
Good to see a few of the varsity players down in front of us, cheering them on. Again, great little program win. Great way to close. They did not get the win, the tournament victory, but they went 3-0 in the closeout.
Yep.
Capped a 28-0-0 season.
28 wins, 0 losses, 0 ties. Awesome season by the Fusion JV. Hats off to the coaches and players. And, I wanted to say real quick, this has been a lot of fun with you guys.
It has.
Doing the play calling and kind of learning a new skill set. Super hats off, fist bumps to Adam Lindis for putting this all together and making this all happen. A lot of thanks your way, man. And
I've learned a lot from Chris Larson, who is a professional in this.
Yeah.
And then there's us two hacks that
we have no idea
throw
what we're
a mic on. We're ready
Yeah.
to talk and push some buttons and try to get this thing going. So,
Hey,
great season, though. As I always say, you go undefeated at any level. It is something to really hang a hat on.
Yeah.
So, really good season here for the Fusion JV. Really good thing. This tournament has grown for the JV. It's informally called the JV State Tournament.
Yep.
And with that, it brings this season to a close. I think the next game for the Fusion fans online would be out in it will be a playoff game. It's not this week, so I wish I had the dates. Unfortunately, I believe the first playoff game is the 19th, but we have a bye, so that puts us in week 2. So we kind of have a week off on the varsity side, and we're going to get after it.
Yes.
We are the number 1 seed in our section. We've got arguably the hardest section to play to get to the finals or the trip to Madison, and that's the coveted. Fingers crossed. Hope everybody can get there. As we've learned from interviews, that was your idea. That seemed to be a big hit. A lot of girls said that their Madison trip or the state trip were the pinnacle moments of their fusion career. So let's hope we can get another one
Heck yeah.
this year.
A lot of hockey left to play. JV's done, but varsity's going to roll forward. Great flow today from the girls. A lot of hugs on the ice right now. I don't know if you can see on your screen, but taking pictures. Parents are headed over. So anyway.
Rightfully so. And
All right.
on that note, we will be signing off. We'll see you on the varsity side. So thank you for tuning in and appreciate the support.